Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop T-Mobile Park. Today, getaway day, the finale of this four-game set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And
we've
now,
got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Blue Jays.
John Gray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm. Former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good break along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Stepping up is Derek Jeter. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
To first, a dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The center fielder.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores two. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Paul O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Jeter at third. Williams stands at second. No outs. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
One strike.
Opposite field to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next for New York, Tino Martinez. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Pause, now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's out number two.
Batting fifth.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The set and the 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. This is foul right side. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Mike Messina is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First delivery to him. Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Cruz is off at first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trailed. Now it'll be Darryl Strawberry, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The second base.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Soriano, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready now is Jorge Posada. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Wade, gone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Now a throw over and the runner back. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Gurriel able to track it down for the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now into the box, George Springer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Springer.
First offering on its way.
Ball. 1 ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Down is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fielder will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch hit down the line at first. Springer leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting it.
Well, you know what?
The catcher.
Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Martinez is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. A potential tying run for him at third base. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. First offering. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to the plate, here is Bernie Williams. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Next to dig in, Paul O'Neill. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Bichette.
The shortstop.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And now Nelson Cruz. He collected a base hit his first time up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. That evens it up. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
First baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Cecil Fielder is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Martinez aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Digging in next, Darryl Strawberry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So the next to bat will be Jorge Posada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Up next,
Jorge Posada with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Gurriel brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards him, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice 8-bit.
Teoscar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Lane 11, 1-1.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Lane 12,
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He bounced out last time up.
Derek.
First offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next, here is Bernie Williams. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Williams brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. That's wide, 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 21. Paul
Digging in now
O'Neill.
for the Yankees, Paul O'Neill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the AB on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Gurriel is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at T-Mobile Park, 5-0 New York. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Bo Bichette is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Hyunjin Ryu takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Now at the plate here is Darryl Strawberry, singled in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the second
So
baseman,
here is Alfonso Soriano. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Next up is Jorge Posada. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to bat for Toronto, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. He's there and records the 1st out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Williams is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's George Springer. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Guerrero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll.
Leading off the third baseman, Wade Ball.
Alan Trammell is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Bichette's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last AB. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third. Number 71.
Jeff Nelson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 43.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
3-0 now. Nelson, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Alejandro Kirk, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hit sharply on the ground. A tag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, The first
And
baseman.
now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Into the box. Ricky Henderson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting. The left field.
Now at the plate is Cecil Fielder, grounded out in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting. Designated hitter. General Strawberry.
Jose Canseco will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jose Canseco.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. Ricky Henderson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 24.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. What is coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now
first pitch of the AB now.
Vladimir.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Striding in is Nelson Cruz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. A bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Brad Boxberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please.
Derek Jeter will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Grounded to the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup. Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Posada at third with two away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Ricky Henderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-zip. Ramiro Mendoza is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And Ben, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
George Springer the next to hit, as with 1 away he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since
Now
he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 6-0 the final shutout score today. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Messina earns a league best 17th victory. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the